Hey guys, my name is Jessica and I want to share with you my fitness story. It started probably in about 2010. Um, Christmas 2010, went back to Vegas to visit my family, and when I came home, we were looking through Christmas photos and I saw a couple pictures that really bothered me. And I didn't like the way that I looked, and I've always been uncomfortable in my skin just because I've always been overweight. But looking at those pictures, I cried. Like literally cried, and I saw myself turning into a person I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be obese. I didn't want to be the person who was too out of breath to play with their kids, who wouldn't be able to sit long enough at a sporting event because their body was just too worn out from carrying all the weight. I didn't want to be that person, and in those pictures, I saw that person looking into my eyes. I knew exactly where I was going, so I needed a change. I started working out. I ended up getting a personal trainer, killing myself in the gym, practically starving myself in the kitchen. Um, with that, I learned a lot about my body. I also learned about clean eating. I learned a lot of different foods that I could trade out. So that's when I started eating whole wheat bread. That's when I switched to brown rice. There's a lot of things that I learned, even though it wasn't the best for me and my goals. It was the best for me as far as learning what was actually good and being introduced to foods I never ever would have tried. Um, so after about 6 months of doing that, spending way too much money on a personal trainer, way too much money on the gym, I ended up getting hooked up with a Beachbody coach, and she looked at me and she's like, "Let's try something different. Um, let's get you on a 3-month home workout program, and let's get you drinking a nutrition dense shake." I was like, "Okay, I can try that. I've tried every other random shake diet pill out there, so what's another one to add on to it?" And she explained to me the difference, that it was not necessarily a diet drink. It was one that was going to give me the nutrition I probably wasn't getting in my daily diet anyways. Um, and so it was going to help me, and I found out that it actually helped with my sugar cravings, and it really did help my metabolism speed up because I do have an underactive thyroid. So any little boost I can get definitely helps. So I started doing that, and after the first month, I noticed there was change. I didn't lose a whole lot of weight that first month, but I felt so strong. I wasn't killing myself. I was, working out 45, maybe 60 minutes a day for 5 days a week. I was eating regularly. I was eating 5 times a day. My nutrition drink I ate drink as a morning snack, and so it wasn't really necessarily replacing a meal. It was just adding to things that I was already eating. And after 3 months, I saw amazing results. I lost about 15 pounds and about 31 inches around my body, and that completely blew me away. I went from killing myself in the gym for 2 hours a day and eating a super low calorie diet to working out half as much, eating more food that I actually enjoyed, and had much better results. And it's because I wasn't doing the right things the right way. I had the order all kinds of mixed up, and it completely changed my life. I've, changed the way that I look at food. I've changed the way I'm more willing to try different things, and I enjoy working out. I learned that my body's not built for running, so if I want to run, I do it merely just because I enjoy it. If I want to see changes in my body, I've learned I have to pick up weights and I need to pump iron. That's just, my body loves lifting weights, and that's is what's going to drive it to be healthier and slim down a little bit. So it's been fun and interesting to learn what works for me, and actually to see the snowball effect as I'm able to inspire those people around me, family, friends. They see all the changes that I make, and it gives them the desire to make those changes. it's been really fun and interesting to see, and I'm excited to see where this is going to take me. Pregnant with my second child, and my habits now during this pregnancy are completely different than they were with my first. I actually still exercise. I'm about 6 months pregnant, and I'm still doing push-ups. My workouts aren't nearly as intense, but when I have different cravings, I'm eating things not necessarily typical of a pregnant woman, and I'm not eating for 2 or 3. I'm eating a sensible diet, and I'm exercising when I can, and which is completely different than how some people do it. And I'm so grateful that I've learned the things that I have to help me do that. And I'm excited for the next chapter, and adding to our family, and teaching someone else how to live a healthy life and have the desire to be healthy and eat healthy. And we'll see what the next chapter has in store for us. So thanks for listening, guys.